Now to the NTSB investigating the latest plane incident. This time a Southwest pilot had to abort takeoff after mistaking a taxiway for a runway. Trevor Alt is here with that. Good morning, Trevor.
Good morning, Lindsay. So Southwest says it accommodated all these passengers on a different aircraft, but this could have been very bad. And it comes as we're learning more about last month's Delta crash landing. This morning, an alarming aborted takeoff in Orlando after a Southwest flight mistook a taxiway for the runway.
3278 stop. Stop was 3278 stop. Cancel takeoff clearance. You're on Hotel Taxiway, Southwest 3278.
Southwest 3278, yes sir, which stop?
Officials say that air traffic controller canceled the clearance after the aircraft began its takeoff roll on a taxiway that runs parallel to the airport runway.
Everything, drop it!
It comes as authorities are revealing what they say happened during last month's fiery crash landing in Toronto. Investigators reviewing images of that Delta plane flipping upside down, 21 people injured, somehow all 80 people on board surviving. The Transportation Safety Board of Canada now says the plane had triggered a so-called sink rate alert because it was descending so fast. And upon landing, part of the right main landing gear fractured and the landing gear folded into the retracted position. The right wing struck the ground and broke off. Fuel spilled out of the wing and ignited. These new images show that wing blackened on the ground. And we're learning the first officer who was flying at the time of the crash had just over 1,400 total flight hours, while the FAA requires 1,500 hours for commercial pilots. But because she had a specific aviation degree, she was eligible for a certificate that allowed her to serve as co-pilot here.
Hard to see how something like this happens. All right, Trevor, thank you.